Harley receives the pass. She dribbles down the wing. She beats her defender. She's heading towards the goal. It's 95 degrees outside. I'm standing on the sidelines. Sweat is dripping from my head. I've seen this happen time and time again. My daughter is a midfielder. She likes to be in the thick of things. This time, she's dribbling towards the keeper. It's 1v1. She has this in the bag. It's going to be fantastic. She swings that right foot, blasts the ball at the keeper. Keeper blocks it down. Grabs the ball, punts it to the other side. Striker touches it, one touch, blasts it into the goal. Game's over. She had her chance. She took her shot. She failed the team. My daughter Harley is a 10-year-old competitive soccer player. Soccer is a fantastic sport to watch. It's on the TV out in the lobby right now. I personally wish I was watching our However, I'm here with all of you fantastic people to tell this story because it's important to understand what happens when you try to give less than your best. Losing a match or a scrimmage is not something that she was a first-timer of. She's been playing soccer since she was 4 years old. She's gone to practice twice a week, every week since then. I can't even tell you how many times she's had an attempt on goal. She's scored so many goals. She's lost the ball so many times. And what was unfortunate in this one specific instance was to see the change in her expression when she dropped her head and walked to the side of the pitch at the end of practice. Losing is not something that's comfortable. We've all experienced it one way or another. But what was really unfortunate to watch was the moment that the coach said, "Do you know what you get to do today? Run laps. Losers run laps. That's what we do." This is not something that's new for my daughter. Again, she's been with the same team for the last 2 years. The losing team at the end of practice has to run timed laps. And if you don't make the time that's required of you, you get to have a nice little conversation with the coach. My daughter has made that time every time that she's had to run after losing a match. So it's to my surprise that for this first time, when her team had to run around the field, she was not able to complete within time. Why is that possible? How is that possible? I've seen this girl zip around the pitch a million times. How is it that she's done this time in, time again, but now she's not making time? I'm so confused. I don't understand. The reality is, after talking with her after practice, she was so disappointed in herself and that missed opportunity to win the scrimmage for her teammates. She let everyone down. She let herself down. Out of frustration, she was so much in her head, she decided she was going to give less than her best when suffering the consequences of having to run across the pitch. Unfortunately, this is something that I also see in the professional world from time to time. We've all had our opportunities to take the shot, to pass to a teammate for the assist for a win. And maybe it's a promotion that we didn't get, recognition that wasn't given when you thought it was deserved, or an opportunity for a new project that was passed on to somebody else. We've all faced challenges in which we have a setback. I personally also had a similar situation in which I felt I was very deserving for a promotion. I worked harder than the other candidates. I worked longer than the other candidates, and I knew the job better than any of the other candidates that were applying for that role. As you can imagine, I was heartbroken when that role was passed on to somebody else. Very similarly to my daughter, my emotional response got the best of me. For several weeks, my energy level dipped. My motivation to continue to push hard and strong waned. I fell a victim to my emotions. I implore all of you to not fall into that trap. It is very easily psychologically to be stuck in that purgatory of knowing that you weren't good enough or you didn't win when you had your chance, but it doesn't help us. Do you know what having that mindset does for you? It keeps you a loser. You will continue to lose if you do not push forward, if you do not fight through the challenges that are laid in front of you. If you stop giving your best, you will not become your best self. It is for this reason that I want to encourage all of you in this room to continue to be resilient and to push forward when you meet that wall. It could be a promotion. It could be the environment that you're born in or raised in, or the cards that you were dealt with at the beginning of your life. If you do not find a way to push past and give your best at all times, you will never realize the person that you are intended to be. And for that reason, you will never impact the people that you're supposed to impact the way that you're supposed to. Always give your best.